Tired, boss.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
Very good, sir.
Well, where are you from?
Israel.
Israel. That's cool. I'm from Bangladesh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I
you
like
also.
that you didn't jump with swear words as soon as you heard the country.
Yeah, man. And what do you know about my country?
I know you're a bit anti-Israel as a
Oh,
whole. No, not only your country, yeah, but I see it by your people. But not, I'm not blaming you. You look intelligent. You're not some guy who gets brainwashed easily by politics.
I think so. You have a better conception about globalization, like Bangladesh and some other country who are being really anti-Israeli.
I understand if I watch the news too and saw only one picture of the side, I will be anti-Israeli too. But
Okay.
I'm,
Oh,
I'm seeing two pictures.
what do you think about anti-Israeli? Why? Why they do?
Like it's a lot of propaganda, a lot of lies. I gotta say, but I'm not really. I'm not gonna go into this conversation. I talk too much with this about this topic. You have ChatGPT. You can search facts there and make your point of view.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah, yeah, okay, but asking to the ChatGPT about Israeli and anti-Israeli, why? But if I ask this question to original Israeli, so I think I would get a lot of answer authentically.
Listen, there was a ceasefire.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
we had it.
Mm-hmm.
Few years. Then they decided that they don't want peace and don't want like good life for the Palestinian people in Gaza. Like for what? If you know that Hamas is way weaker than the IDF, why
Mm-hmm.
will you go for a ground invasion, slaughter people, go back, take hostages, and then cry that you are getting it, how is it good for the Palestinian people? Look how many civilians are suffering because it. We indeed are defending ourselves, but I'm not. This is my point of view. If you don't want war, don't start it. You can say, yeah, but there was before 7th of October. You can say it like every time, but if you are fucking weak, don't start a war with someone that can demolish you. It's not good for your people. I don't see what did they got from attacking civilian. They didn't attack military bases. They attacked civilian houses. People that were not in the IDF also, women, pregnant women, children, like the Bibas family. This was like the youngest hostages ever. What did they did? Just because they're Jewish, Israeli? And then you see like every day I'm searching here, free Palestine, free Palestine. I understand that you mad that the Palestinian people are getting, it's a fact. Civilian people get, yeah, it's a known fact. But of course, I don't. In my house, I we don't store ammunition. In my city, we don't have military bases. Yeah, it's outside of civilian areas. But all of Gaza, if you can see, is for families to store ammunition, to store rockets, and from civilian areas. And who hurts from the most? Civilians being used as a human shield. This is my point of view. Okay, this is
Well, you have given a long description. I have got an idea, really. But from that point of view, I would like to ask a question.
okay.
When when Israel country was recognized as a country by the UN?
Yes,
When?
1948.
Well, 1948. I also know that. But do you know before 1948? I'm
There
talking
was a
about
British mandate.
Ottoman Empire, you know. So before World War I, so how was the percentage of Jewish people in this land where
You
you are
know,
living?
they wanted to make it a two-state solution, 50-50. But after the creation of Israel, as you know, the first of independence, if I'm not correct, all of the Arab nations attacked Israel. So, and Israel
No, 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 no,
counter-attacked,
no, no.
managed to
Listen,
finish
listen,
it.
listen, listen. You have a little bit misconception about the war, you know? The how was the percentage? Can you make me sure exactly before World War I?
It was very low. Yeah, it was like very small
3%.
percentage, obviously. Yeah,
3%. Okay. And do you know about the Muslim percentage?
obviously they had, but I will not say they had any legalized country. They didn't
Okay.
had it. Palestine
Okay.
is still not
I'm
an
going
official
to
state.
I'm going there. Muslim was the 87%, Jewish people was the 3%, and the Christian people was the 10%, right? Okay. Despite of being 87% population right there where Palestine and Israel are living, 55% land was given to the Israeli. While they got this land 55% from the Palestinian land, on that moment they had only 10% Jewish people. 10%.
I think I
Is it
might a bit
what
misunderstand.
do you think this was really a good justification?
So, by your point, you think the Arab people and Muslims, and I'm talking about
Exactly.
Arab,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah.
they don't have a land? They don't have, like, there is no Muslim countries, Arab Muslim countries. There is not enough.
Oh,
Can you list how
listen.
many
Okay,
Arab
okay.
Muslim countries? List how many Jewish countries were there? None. Jews need some place to stay somewhere. But
So
no, obviously,
that's
what
why
is
you
there?
want to be that's why you want to be occupied in
What do you mean?
Palestinian land.
They denied two-state solution 6 times. Yes, not the Palestinian Authority. The Palestinian.
Listen, Hamas organization was created when the Jews really country started of started being occupied. And then I think in 1980s, probably it can be a little bit up down. Organization was created to get their right, to get their land back.
So they are freedom fighters. They did not commit any crimes. They did not pregnant women and
Ooh.
children. They're just getting their land back.
Listen, man, the conspiracy started from the beginning of creation that country. Like
We got
3%,
more. We
3%
got
Jewish
voted
people,
by the United Nations.
3% Jewish people is getting their land by the but this
Can
land
you list? Can you list Muslim countries? How much Muslim countries are there, and what are their square kilometers? And how much Jewish countries are in the world?
they used to live
Their
from
claims.
different countries.
But the most problematic thing that the Arabs did after Israel was created, they decided to attack it, and they somehow lose. Israel didn't had any American support, didn't had shit, and it won against all
No,
of
no,
the
no,
Arab
no, no, no.
countries.
Listen to me. No, no. Israel didn't have any the support by the America. That was really wrong. I think that from the beginning of the creation of Israel, America had a really big uh, and a big support. Otherwise, impossible at all to really.
Only after the 60s, 1960, then we got the American support. Before, Israel was alone by fighting for the land, and was a lot of migration from Europe countries and all of the world to Israel. Did we stay in these areas in the land? No, we created a buffer zone. We don't need land. It's stupid. And you didn't even heard about the Jewish village Gush Katif that was inside Gaza. And Gaza, we made a deal that they will give us peace and quiet
Why
if
deal?
we
Why
pull
deal?
out this
Listen,
village out.
why do you want to make deal? Being the population of 3% is getting 55%
It's
land
not
of
3%.
Palestinian,
Now
and
it's 8 million Jews.
Palestinian will be acknowledged with this? Do you think that if any listen to me, for example, I'm gonna give you example. My neighbor country is India, and other part is Pakistan. If any of them just come to Bangladesh and they ask, oh, I want to get 10% of your land. I want to make a country inside of Bangladesh. So my
Well,
government
that's
will
why,
really will be
Gaza
agree
was
with this?
actually expanding if you go from
Impossible,
2006.
impossible at all.